Hello all and welcome to this review for the newly released Legacy United Star Raider Cannonball. This is part of the Star Raiders exclusive subline at Walmart. I don't think it's been found in the States yet, but this has been found in Canada and, coming from province to province. And now, anywhere you're in Canada, your Walmart probably has this guy. So I'll put the box to the side. And he has a lot to offer. I was pleasantly surprised. While I thought that Filch was the one, like the breakout of the set, I hadn't dealt with Cannonball yet because I wasn't a fan of the Skids mold itself. However, what's cool about him is that there's a lot more retooling than I expected. So for instance, like this is a retooling of a retooling. So you had a Crankcase, which was a retooling of Skids, and now you got Cannonball. And Cannonball has, at least like for sure, the chest is new. You've got shoulders that I haven't seen before. Like the shell of the car itself is new, and he has a new head as well. And the reason why he's a retool of Crankcase and not Skids is because of the whole extra guns in the back, like those little really weak pea shooter looking things. They're there, and the reason why is because they're there on the original toy too. Those were part of the gimmick from the Cyber Key, and I have the original just to show you the difference between the two. So here he is. And firstly, you'll notice that in terms of the size, there's the new one's actually taller. So when people were saying that like toys, back then were bigger, honestly not the case, especially now with Deluxes. They've always, the size honestly has been pretty standard except for like the Fall of Cybertron era where they shrunk real bad. And of course, now in Legacy and Siege, if you have a smaller character to scale, he'll be smaller. But in terms of general, like a Deluxe, it's about, like you'll see, it's about the same size. The transformation on the original one, I gotta say, is way more novel and interesting. Like the fact that like what you have here is actually both the back and front of the car combining into one to make the legs. While the transformation here is a lot more standard meat and potatoes because it's a retool of Skids. To be fair though, this itself was not an original fully new tooling either. This was a redeco of Red Alert. Now, I was talking about the Cyber Key gimmick. Obviously, these don't pop out. It's the same as with what we saw with Crankcase. However, he does come with a Cyber Key in the back here. And I just want to show you, while yeah, the toy has remained about the same size, the Cyber Key has shrunk. I mean, granted, it's not needed for the gimmick, but it's just to show you the difference, right? So this is the Cyber Key. Then it's not his. I just picked a random one from the bag. I had them all in, but they were around this size, and the new one is this size. So yes, very different. In case we're going to take them out, I do want to show you the back here to show you where the some design choices are coming from compared to the original. There was this pirate, this skeleton design all around. So you had it on the top of the car, while you also had it on the sides, right? While in the new one, it's just the side doors that have it, which you see here, and it's like none of them are actually really what you saw with the original. It's more a new take on that skeleton design. Now I can take them to just off. Oh, and if I have to just choose between two, yes, well, the transformation on this guy is more interesting. I always found them, even when I was younger, like when I had this initially, I found it to be a lot more cumbersome and not easy to like play with because there's a lot of stuff in the way, like you see with the car windows. Granted, I didn't do a great job transforming it here, but still, this is bulky. The legs are extremely bulky. This is a lot more streamlined in terms of posability and just how you can play with him. Okay, good. Now I got him. He comes with quite a few cool things. So just that, not only is there that extra bit of like love put into the tooling and all that, also with the accessories. So yes, he does have the Cyber Key. He does this whole section here is an extra accessory put on top. And he's got extra accessories for his hand here, which are right there. You can store them under the legs. Sorry, not under the legs, inside the legs. So another fun thing is that this does a few cool things. This actually creates like something to make it look less hollow. And it also creates weapon storage. So I thought this was all very smart and very well done. I'm just going to take this out. There you go. All right. So you have these two extra accessories for his hand here. One is like a claw. All right. and the other one is a hammer. Although the hammer is weird because you would think like it would fit like this, right? But no, for it to actually fit, it's this side. There you go. That's his hammer. Right? So he can be an auctioneer. And I'm going to take this out. Honestly, I don't care too much since I'm more familiar with, I mean, the original toy I've had looking, you know, like that the whole time. So to me, I don't necessarily need the extra accessories, but they're very fun to have, and I'm glad they are there. Very glad they're there. It makes for an extra fun experience if you're into that. Good. Now, for the transformation, it's similar, but I'll still go through it. What I find weird is that the instructions make this look like such a complex and hard transformer where it's extremely streamlined transformation, especially compared to the original. So I'll show it to you. So the first thing you do is you're going to take the wheels, put them up. All right. And now what we're going to do here, this is the only part that's slightly complex, is this midsection actually winds up here. So to do it is you're going to bend him over like this. Okay, make sure he doesn't drop the soap, and then you're going to have him like that. So he looks a bit more small. All right. And this whole section here will go up. You can connect it now to, there you go, to this part, the roof of the car. And now you can bring the arms down. We're going to do the arms next. All right, the arms here will go inside. There is, do you see this? Yeah, you can see it. There's a hole here. This will peg into that section. At the same time, have the arms rotated this way. We'll do it we'll do it at the same time, like this. You see the arms actually end up fitting snug here too. So like everything's pegged in at the same time. Like I said, pretty easy and standard so far. Now you're gonna take, for the legs part, you're gonna take these, bring them down, these panels. You're gonna put the legs together. Shouldn't be as hard as I'm making it look. It's just very standard. There you go, like this. Now you're gonna bring this whole section, fold it like so, and this will connect to the back. I mean, the back of the roof, right? Like you saw there. So you're basically done. Now the last thing to do is just, I want to show it to you. There is like a peg here and here, and they fit into, I was gonna say hole, but it's very small, but like this section and that section. And yeah, here you hear a click. Same on the other side. Now it depends, may stay, may not. The tolerances, it's your mileage will vary. It does become a very nice little compact vehicle. There is this, you do see the skull motif, which also fits the fact that, right, the Star Raiders and previously known as Star Seekers are pirates. So that works pretty well. That's him. And yeah, you can put the cyber key on top if you so wish. It is a little bit trickier in alt mode, but here it is. It's very cute. Here's from the front. All in all, I have no complaints with this. Like I said, I think it's a really nice homage to the original. It's more posable, and you could play with it a lot better than you could the original. The transformation is a bit more standard, but at the same time, that I don't see it as a negative, especially if like it's something that a child could do. Like would this on the box say 8+? But no, I mean a 6-year-old. I mean my 6-year-old could do it, and I know my 6-year-old is not the brightest 6-year-old in the world, and he was still able to pull this off. So that means that if you're a parent watching this video and you think it looks like a good toy, I think it is. And yes, your kid who's 6 and up could definitely do it. For collectors, what I do find nice is, like I said, there's decent paint apps. Like I said, the gold here, I didn't say that yet. But yeah, the gold all around, I think is pretty good. It's too bad that you have that unpaintable plastic here that kind of ruins the whole black motif. It's too bad. You have the really nice painted windows all around. More paint here. Of course, the green is all painted. So yeah, all in all, I think very nice set. No complaints. And if you think it looks good, then yeah, by all means, go for it. I wish you all an amazing day, guys. Bye.